Hari Om, Namaste, Radhe Krishna, Jai Shri Ram Krishna, Sita Ram. This is our Navaratri Kolu at Bhakti Yoga Peetham at Nisarga layout near Koppa gate at near Jigani in Bangalore. So here you see the overall arrangements in Bhakti Yoga Peetham. Here we have our Bhakti Yoga Peetha's Adhisthana Devata Shri Raseshwari Sameta Yogeshwara Lal. Raseshwari Sameta Yogeshwara Krishna in seated yogic posture is there, along with our Aradhya Devata Gopalji. Krishna is in the form of a Gopa Sundari, in a feminine form as a Devi. Gopala Sundari or Gopa Sundari, Gopastri Pariveshtitam Vijayate Gopala Chotamani, and our Sadgurunath Maharaj. And this year a special edition of Meenakshi Kalyanam from our Madurai. And again the Divyatrayar, Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharda Devi, Swami Vivekananda, along with all Gurus of our Bhakti Parampara. From there we come to the main Navaratri Golu. The topmost, this is a 9-step arrangement. So topmost we have the Shavatara. Rather I will take it as an evolution from downwards. So down we have all kind of the human life, facets of human life, like the marriage, food, eating, then the Rajas, and then the Vyaparis, and different dances. And of course we have the different human aspects. For example, we usually have the plants and animal life. So we have a small park, and this year Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, so the Freedom Independence Day program and all. And also in the human life phases, in the side we have a small village life. You can see a small temple, and temple-centric life is our village life always. And then this year, of course, we have the forest also. And this year we have a special Yenman Yenmakkal Yatra of our BJP Tamil Nadu State President, Annamalai. So the person in blue shirt is the Annamalai, and children and other people all walking along with him in the Yenmakkal Yatra. And on the animal life, we have depicted a stories told by the Upanishads as narrated by Swami Vivekananda. What happens, a small cub gets along with the flock of sheep, and the lion comes to attack the flock of sheep, and it sees the cub is along with the sheep. So it goes and catches hold of the cub and says, "Come on, you are not the sheep, you are the lion." But the cub says, no, I am the sheep, and it runs away. But the lion again catches hold of it and takes it to the water body and shows it, "See, look upon me and look upon you. So you look like me, not the sheep. So you are not the ordinary sheep, but you are the lion." So saying this, then the cub realizes it's also the lion, not the cub. So this story, it's also the lion and not the sheep. So Swami Vivekananda tells the story and says that's how we people think we are ordinary human, but we are divine. So the Guru comes and shows our true form, like the lion shows the cub. So this is a Upanishadic story depicted here. So all those, the human life, animal, plant and human life is all depicted here. You see here our Guru Srimati Vishaka Hari doing the Harikatha. That's also depicted here. And on her Harikatha, all Krishna Leelas are shown here. I'll come back to this later. So that's how we have the human life depicted. Typical the Pattad Bombay, and different forms of the cooking vessels in wood, steel, and stone, and different metals and silver and all, along with fruits and vegetables. And so we have the dolls of various kinds of the Vyaparis, the Sethji. So all those. And then from the human level elevated, we have the Mahatmas, spiritually elevated souls, Mahatmas. So we have the Nayanmars, Appar Sundarar Trinyana Sambandar Manikavasagar, Shiva Bhaktas, the Kanakadara Stotra episode from Adi Shankara's life. This year mainly we are focusing on the Vaishnava Samhita of our Guru Shri Shri Krishna Premiyana. And so Shankara is the first chapter there. So Shankara, then second is Ramanujacharya, and you have Raghavendra Swami from the Madhva tradition of the third chapter of third book of Vaishnava Samhita. Fourth is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whose Aradhya Devata is Sri Puri Jagannatha. And of course central we have Shri Anna. Then also we have Purandara Dasa, the Vittala devotee, Surdasa, then Tyagaraja and other sons. So we have Janabai from the Pandri Bhaktas of the 8th book of Vaishnava Samhita. Then the 10th book is of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Vivekananda and Sharda Devi. So they are seen. This is again Ramakrishna in another form, the standing form. And of course Sadguru Jnanananda was close accompaniment of Shri Anna. Anna also has written a book on Buddha Avataram, so Buddha is also depicted here. So mainly the Mahatma's Charitram from Vaishnava Samhita. So then we see the avatars. Next, human avatars who live as humans and get elevated to the greater spiritual heights. Vayyattul Valvangu Valndar, Varnurayam Deivattul Vaikappadam. So Ramayana is taken here this year for the avatars. So we have Valmiki Ramayana starting here. So you see Maharishi Valmiki, the starting episode of Ramayana. Konavasmin Sampratam Loke Gunavan Kasya Viryavan. So this is Tapaswadhyaya Niratam Tapasvi Vagvidambaram Naradam Paripapracha Valmiki Munipungavam. So Munipungava Valmiki is asking the question to Narada that who is a contemporary and who is great in all the Vedic values. Konavasmin Sampratam Loke. And Narada narrates Ramagunas to Valmiki. Then again Brahma comes and narrates him and tells him to write Ramayana. Sankshita Ramayana is told. Then the first episode of Valmiki going to the Tamasa Nadi to do his Anushtanam. There he sees a Veda, the hunter, hitting the Krauncha, one of the Krauncha Pakshi of the pairs, and the Shoka from where Valmiki writes the Shloka. Manishata Pratishtanta. The first Shloka comes out, that's how. So the first major episode in Ramayana, the Dasharatha performing Putra Kameshti Yajna. From the Yajna comes out the Devata who gives a Payasam. It is given to all the three Maharanis, Kausalya, Kaikeyi, Sumitra, and all of them, Vishnu's Amshas, they get the four children, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna. So after that they grow up, do the Bal Leela and go to Gurukula and all. Later, Vishwamitra, Saint Vishwamitra comes and takes Rama and Lakshmana to Siddhashrama for protecting the Yajna. Then we know the Ahalya Shapa Vimochana which happened. Ahalya is there. And then Sita Kalyanam happens. Then they come back to Ayodhya from Mithila, lives a happy life. Then the Pattabhisheka Prarambha happens, and then Kaikeyi to the boon sends them to forest. So we know the Guha Sakyam. Ramasya Atma Samasakha. Guha takes Sita, Rama, Lakshmana, crosses the river. Then in the forest they are living there. Then comes Bharata and Shatrugna to get back Rama, but Rama doesn't go, but takes the Paduka and goes to Nandigrama. And Etesham Sarvalokasya Yogakshemam Vahishyati. The Rama Paduka, Bharata and Shatrugna does the Paduka Pattabhishekam. Then we see Surpanaka there. After that episode, then again the Maya Mruga, Maricha comes and tries to attract Sita. And then when we see, then Ravana comes in the form of Bhikshu and tries to get Bhiksha from Sita and tries to abduct her. Then this is Jatayu Moksham, Rama and Lakshmana giving Jatayu Moksha. Sabari is waiting for Rama with the fruits. And then we see Hanumat Rama Sambhashanam. Hanuman comes in the form of a brahmachari and meets Rama and Lakshmana and takes their whereabouts and shows his Nija Swarupa with all humbleness. Then you see Vali Sugriva Yuddham happening, and Vali Vadam happens. Then Hanuman takes a huge form and goes to Sri Lanka, crossing 100 yojanas. And then in the, again, the beautiful episode, which happens, Hanuman goes there. Sundarakandam is the most important part, the limelight of whole Ramayana. So there you see Hanumanji going to Lanka, and then on the top of the tree, the Simshupa tree, under which Sita Devi is there. So Ravana comes and threatens her, and Trinamantarata Krutva Pratyuvacha Suchismita. She puts a blade of grass and talks to Ravana. Hanuman watches all those there, and then Hanuman gives the whereabouts of Rama and does the Anguliya Pradhanam, and Sita does the Chudamani Pradhanam. So Hanuman comes back to Lanka, to Rama, and tells about Sita's whereabouts. Then we see the Yuddha Prarambha, Setu Bandhanam, everything. Then Vibhishana Sharanagati in the Samoha of Hanuman and Jambavan and all to Rama. Vibhishana Sharanagati happens. Finally, the Yuddha happens, everything. Then the Sri Rama Pattabhishekam, the palace of Rama in Ayodhya, Rama Pattabhishekam happens, is what we see here in the Ramayana. Then we also see here this side, perhaps for rejoicing the Rama Pattabhisheka, Ganapati in various forms, playing various musical instruments. Of course, Shiva has Bhiksharna Annapurni. We have Hanuman, Dhyana Hanuman, Bhakti Hanuman, all also here. Then this is the Arupadai Veedu, the 6 different temple stories of Muruga, Palani, Swami Malai, Tiruchendur, Tiruparam Kundram, Tirutani, Valli, the Koravanchi, then finally Tirutani, in Padamudur Cholai, then someone taking Kavadi, Ovai Party, all stories of Murugan, Subramanya Swami, Arupadai Veedu. So these all we see, and then little up we see Kailash, Shiva sitting in the Kailashagiri, and Ganesha Kartik, the story of Narada bringing the fruit and giving to Shiva. That story we all know, that's what is shown here. Then we have Kubera here, the divine finance minister, Mariamman, and then you see here Meenakshi Sundareshwara. Then the 3 sons of Shiva, Ganapati, Subramanya, and Ayyappa. Then Saraswati, of course, and Devi this side. So the next topmost is Devi in Sapta Matruka. Of course, there is again Ambal, the phase of Mariamman, Samayapura Mariamman. We have Gauri, and then in between Ganesha, again the Sapta Matrukas are there in their respective Vahanas. Above them on top is Sri Raja Rajeshwari, Lalita Tripura Sundari, Bala Tripura Sundari, Gauri, and Lakshmi and Venkatramana Swami. Of course, 2 sides Ganeshas. Topmost the Dashavatar, Karanguli Nakotpana Narayana Dashakritihi. Dashavataras are there. So, right from the animal, plant consciousness to human consciousness, so divine human, to the divine personalities of the Avatara stories, and then the prominent divine forms of Shiva, Vishnu, Devi, the Shavataras and all. And top above actually is the Purna Kalasha that is behind this Devi's big statue, so you are not able to see it. So after we have seen how we have seen Ramayana here, similarly we see the Bhagavatam also as in the form of being narrated in the Harikatha by our Guru Srimati Vishaka Hariji, the Harikatha Krishna Leela. Pipada Bhagavatam. Recently we had it 2 months back. So here she is narrating, Shuka Maharishi is narrating Bhagavatam to Parikshit. So we straight away go to the 10th Kanda, the Dashamaskandam, where Bhumi Devi in the form of a cow goes to Vaikuntham and tells that Bhumi Bharam is increasing, so Bhagavan should rescue her. So Vishnu assures that he will take the form of Krishna and comes to Bhuloka. Accordingly, in Mathura, in the Karagraha of Kamsa, Tamatpudam Balakam Ambujekshanam, Vasudeva Aikshata. So Vasudeva sees, and Krishna is born as Chaturbhuja, Shanka Gadayudayudam, Chaturbhujam, Tamatpudam Balakam Ambujeksham. He is born as Chaturbhujadari, Vishnu there. Then he says, if you are afraid, then you take me to Gokulam. So as a child he becomes, then Vasudeva carries him you know it, to Gokulam. And there Yashoda is sleeping and Krishna is put there and Yogamaya is taken back to Mathura. Next morning Nandotsava happens. The total seva for Krishna by Yashoda and gopis. Then Hati Goda Palaki Jai Kanaya Lalaki. Nandotsava is celebrated. Putana Moksha, Chagadasura Samhara, Trinavarta. Krishna slowly goes. Then he eats the mud. Taige Bayalli Jagavanne Torida Jagadodharana Krishna. Then Yashoda is. This is all the Govinda Shatakam of Sadguru Natha Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal. Shri Anna, Govinda Shatakam based story. So Yashoda is churning the butter. Then she is milking the cows. Krishna goes and drinks the milk directly from the cow. And then even not satisfied with the butter given by Yashoda, he goes and does the Navanita Chauryam along with the Panda and other friends and eats the Navanita. Then he is tied in the grinding stone, the Ulukalam, Ulukale Upanishad Tattvam, Ulukale Baddam, and the liberation of Nalakubara Manigriva, the sons of Kubera happens. So again Yashoda is feeding him the Navanitam. We see that. Then there's a story beautiful. Krishna, one day it so happened, an old lady selling fruits comes to Gokulam. Krishna takes all her fruits and in return gives her jewels and gems filling her basket. So that is the Leela, the fruit Leela we see. Then Pakasura comes in the form of the crane, was vanquished by Krishna. Then Vanabhojanam. Krishna is eating Vanabhojanam along with his friends. Then Brahma Mohana Leela happens. We all know that. Then Vatsasura Samhara, Krishna Balrama together. Then the beautiful Kamadeno Surabhi. Kali and Nardana. Kaliya Patnis are surrendering to Krishna in Kali and Nardana. And then the Venu Geetam. Krishna is playing his flute, intoxicating and chanting the gopis. That is the Venu Geetam. And soon Govardhano Dharanam happens. And after that Indra Sharanagati to Krishna and does the Govinda Pattabhishekam, Kamadeno Surabhi, along with Airavata of Indra. They all do the Govinda Pattabhishekam. Govinda means Sarvakarana, Karanam. He is a Indra for the cows. Go means not just the cows, but they mean the Indriya. So he is the Rishikesha, who is the controller of all the sense organs. So he is Goswami Govinda. Now Krishna is performing the Rasa Leela on the Sharad Purnima along with gopis, and in between the gopis gets Saubhagamatam, that Krishna is holding hands with them. Krishna disappears from all the gopis. That's the scene we see here. And he does Nikunja Leela with Radharani. And then after later Akrura comes and takes him to Mathura and Kamsa Vadam. The Mathura Kamsa Vadam. And then here you see Kuvalya Peetham, the elephant also. And then Krishna does Rukmini Apaharanam, Rukmini Parinayam. And then when he is living there in Dwaraka, Dwarakadisha, Kuchela comes with the Brituku, with the Kuchela Brituka Priya, the Avalaki. So Rukmini and Krishna together ordains, worships Kuchela with all Rajopachara. And then Krishna Tulabara. So the bhakti of Rukmini is proved when she offers just a tulsi dala and Krishna becomes balanced. So Krishna's weight becomes balanced. The famous popular story of Tulabara we see here. Finally, Krishna's Gita Acharya doing the Gitopadesha to Partha Sarthi, to Partha. So he becomes Partha Sarthi, Yogeshwara Krishna. That's how whole Krishna Leelas are depicted here. Pipada Bhagavatam. Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasikaha Bhuvi Pavukaha. So this is our Puja Murti. And along with Thakur Ramkrishna Sharda Devi Vivekananda, this year we have the Murtis of Durga Mata. In Kolkata, in West Bengal, Durga Puja is very popular. So we have a terracotta model of the Durga Puja. Durga Devi Mahishasura Mardini, Lakshmi Saraswati, Ganesh Kartik. This typical miniature of Durga Puja Pandal. Dakshineshwar, Bhavatarini Devi, the Aradhya Devata of Thakur Sri Ramakrishna. Dakshineshwar Bhavatarini, Kali Ghat Kali, Kalikat Kali. So they are all from Bengal. And finally, Ma Durga Sheravali. That's how we see in the Bhakti Yoga Peetham all divine sanctity of all gurus and all divine murtis showing their presence here during the Navaratri. So recently we had this Mysore Dashara also, thanks to Uma Jayaramanji and all. So welcome you all to come and visit this divine doll decorations. Navaratri, Golu, Bommalu Kolu, Koluvu, Bombe Habba.